think, right? And so what I think is, I think that he got stronger, but the amount is unquantifiable.
Yep.
But what I think really matters there is that, like, when he stumbles back, like, after he does it,
yes.
like, he's clearly, like, shaken just by trying to even, like, and it's not like the force, like, the concussive force or whatever caused him to stumble. It's like he struggled to catch the Susanoo arrow in time because of how fast it was.
Yes.
Whereas, like, he didn't really have trouble doing that with, like, the Surpad's missile. Like, Kamui has never really been a thing where he's like, oh, like, I need, like, he doesn't need to be, like, too much faster than his opponent for it, right? So, like, Kakazu, when he goes into his, like, final mode or whatever, like, blitzes him, like, with the tentacles, and, like, Kakashi's still like, yeah, but I could have killed him after that, right? So, like, even if Kakazu could have moved or something, he was just fine. And then, like, there's the thing with the Surpath. He's able to sneak up on Sage Jiraiya, and then, like, Kakashi's able to, like, react to that, like, missile and, like, teleport it away. So the fact that he was, like, that I got that close to him, like, or that it still forced him to stumble, I feel like that's, like, maybe it's less of a feat for Kakashi and more of, like, a thing for Sasuke. Because he's able to, like, intercept, like, Madara, like, summoning the Madara.
I understand what you're saying. The reason it is a feat for me for Kakashi is, like, while I think it's a feat for Sasuke, definitely, you know, it pretty much it confirms that Sasuke is completely different than anyone Kakashi's fought up to this moment, because Kakashi's never been like, I had to whip out the MS right there, or I died. He's never said that about really anything. Maybe except for, like, the very end of the Kakazu fight, but that was, like, end of battle when he's, like, fatigued, you know, different. But the reason it's impressive for me is because base Sharingan Sasuke in that Kage Summit is stronger than his Curse Mark II form, where Karin says his chakra is thicker and colder than it ever was in Curse Mark II just now.
No, I agree.
And then, on top of that, he then whips out the dual MS, and then he gets even stronger while fighting Danzo, and his Susanoo only evolves further than that, so he's getting amps upon amps upon amps, and then Kakashi reacts to the Susanoo arrow, which would blitz anything Sasuke did before, which is, like, it's just crazy, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just think that Kamui is just one of those things that's, like, hacks out, and, like, I think that, like, his reaction speed is, like, so you know how, like, Sasuke is not actually as fast as the Raikage, but he's able to dodge the Raikage's, like, elbow bolt and, like, tag him. But then, like, he has to use the MS to, like, block the Raikage's attacks, as he can't actually move out of the way. I think it's sort of like that.
That's when he goes version 2. So what happens is that in version 1, he's, like, fighting the Raikage with, like, his Sharingan, and then he goes, like, version 2, and then he basically starts, like, teleporting out of the way of, say, the Amaterasu.
But you know how Sasuke's still able to, like, use, like, Amaterasu to, like, protect himself, like, on the Susanoo?
I guess he's able to do, like, jutsu activation in time or something?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think that, like, Kakashi's, like, able to see it and, like, just activate Kamui instantly, but it's not, like, a comfortable use of it.
So I guess if Kakashi is willing to use Kamui, his activation speed of it is just so insanely cracked that he could just always, like, avoid any fatal blow from Curse Mark II if it was needed.
Yeah. Now, what I will also say, too, to support the idea that he got stronger, is he isn't just out of commission as soon as he uses Kamui there, like he says he would have been in the Kakazu fight, so he definitely got way stronger from the Kakazu fight, where he's, like, at a point where Kamui is, like, a safe thing for him to use, right? Like, without instantly collapsing.
Well, the thing about the Kakazu fight that's weird is that, like, with the MS at least, because I believe versus Deidara, he tries to use the Kamui more than once, but versus Kakazu, what needs to happen from the win is he needs to at least Kamui the fire style. That was going to, like, blow him away. And then he has to use his MS to beat Kakazu after that. So, I don't know, I do think he could use it at least more than once. And in the Pain fight, he also uses it, I think, more than once. I think he uses it...
Yeah, he uses that to save himself from, like, the nail and then Choji, yeah. But that does kill him.
Yeah, so, but not only does he use it to deflect the nail and then save Choji, but he does that, like, when he's so incapacitated that he can't even, like, get out of rubble. You know what I mean? Like, after using...
Yeah, so I actually think this supports what I was saying, that he just has, like, an insanely amped, like, reaction time, like, with Kamui or whatever. Because, like, Pain, like you said, like, hits him and beats him up faster than anybody else.
Even before the MS gives him Obito-level reactions. You remember how they were, like, linked in the War Arc? That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
But,
no, but, like,